Welcome to free live tarot readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and this is tarot reading time. So I bumped my, sorry for the shaky cam, I bumped it and it moved. I have an announcement. Look at this. Christina, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. Look at this. The people that made the Dark Mansion Tarot, they released a new one, and I got it today, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Now, we have an unboxing tomorrow, but I couldn't wait. I got to show you today because, I mean, look at that. Look at the cards. Look at the card. Look at the cards. They're stunning. They're stunning. Next is what's going on. Silent Shadow, Stoic Squirm, Boo Boo, Christina, and everybody's here. Gypsy, what is going on? Look at how pretty these are. That is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. So, yeah, I have no idea how you do this, but that is quite an attractive deck of cards. So yeah, I'm pretty thrilled about this. We got the unboxing tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central. I definitely want to see this one because it is just beautiful. Now I got to put it back in order. All right, 1, 2, 3. You know, if it's not in order, everybody hits dislike on the video. So I'm just saying now, if it's not in order, everybody dislikes the video. So I got to keep it clean. Got to keep it in order. Look at that, how pretty that is. Anyway, so yeah, we'll have a 4K flip through coming and all of this. So Shannon, what is going on? Good to see you. All right, let's do that. Christina, thank you again for the donation. Let me know if you had any further questions or anything. What do the cards say? Best way to create financial independence, and will I pass probation period in the job I start in January? Stoic Squirm, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. I appreciate you being here. Let's see if you're going to pass this or not by using my tarot. By the way, I'm coming up with a new tarot. I'm making a new tarot deck. If you haven't seen it, you need to be following me on Instagram. My Instagram will be up here in just a minute. It's the Tarot Oracle, and you will see all of the cards before they're released. So you can give me feedback. You can tell me what you like, what you don't like about the cards, and all of that stuff. It is the Foodie Tarot. It is the Foodie Tarot. And it's all about food because, you know, all of us love a good meal. All of us love just going out, getting some good food, hanging out with friends, family, the loved ones, and all of that stuff. Let's see what we're doing. Well, I'll pass the probationary period. Ace of Wands, they do have, okay, it looks like that they make a really big deal out of this for nothing. Stoic Squirm, this looks like a really big deal from nothing. It really looks like nothing. Ace of Wands, it discusses your, you know, going in there and running through it and checking it out and getting everything done. I think that they like you. Judgment says you bring a breath of fresh air into that place. I'm telling you now, you bring a breath of fresh air. That is what is important because they know that you are there, you are serious, and I think that you get stuff going. Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The Foodie deck. You've been eating like a pig. Ooh, I love eating. That's my favorite thing ever. Christina for Sunflower. Sunflower, did you have a question? Anyway, let me know. We'll do some readings on there. Different people not pushing you to that show stuff. Governor, everyone, family celebrate Thanksgiving. Okay. Anyway. So, Stoic, you're a breath of fresh air in there, okay? The Hanged Man says the probationary period is, nobody really cares about that. You know, they have to do it. It's one of those things. It's a showy thing. I got to show off. It's nothing. It's nothing. The Two of Wands says that you do, you know, it's interesting. The 2 and 3 of Wands is always interesting in these readings, but basically it says that you get your pick of the litter basically from there. So you make a good impression. You come out running, you know what I mean? When you open the gate, you're like sprinting full speed. You're not even, you know, warming up. You go in there, you make an impression. Hanged Man says it's just a formality and you pass it. You know, you pass it with flying colors. It looks like that the whole place looks like a big show. I think the place is pretty casual. I think they're pretty nice. You got a couple of a-holes in there, but overall they're pretty nice, pretty casual about everything. And it's just more of a show than anything else. So you got to do it. You know, it's legality. Philippe, welcome. Philippe, you haven't seen it yet. Philippe, look Look at this. The Dark Mansion Tarot people released a new deck. Look at this. Look at this. This is just beautiful. Can I zoom in on this? That is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. Anyway, let's zoom in on this. Take a look at it. What did I just do? What did I just do? Anyway, yeah, it's really pretty. So there we go. Look at all the detail in that. I have no idea how they do that. Look at all the little details in the background, all the pretty lighting and stuff. The one thing, when I talk about the unboxing, one thing I talk about is just how prevalent the lights and darks are. They really have that beautiful contrast in the deck between those, and it really does make a huge difference. So it is going to be mighty impressive. Cheryl, welcome back. It is good to see you. How are you doing? Haley Grace, good to see you as well. Amy, Samantha, welcome back, Samantha. And yeah, Loyal Sunflowers here. Everybody's here. All right. Love before the year end. Cheryl wants to know. Cheryl needs a little love before the year end. That's all we really need in life is love and the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. We need this, and then some love, and then we're good. That's all we need. Well, a little food, food, or you could eat the Foodie Tarot. You never know. You never know. It could be edible. Okay, so by vote in chat, when I distribute the Foodie Tarot, should I include some candy in the package? I'm just asking this. Should I include some candy in the package? Maybe some Hershey's Kisses or something. What do you think? A variety of Hershey's Kisses in the package. You know what I mean? Just sort of loose and rumbling around in the package. I think that'd be super cute. Customs would not like it, but for in-country stuff, I think it'd be kind of interesting to do that. All right, let's see about that. We're going to have love before the year end. 8 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. Page of Wands and 10 of Swords. I did think that you have something temporary, something a bit casual, a bit relaxed as it goes. We do have the 2 of Swords, which does say that we do have some options going. We do have some things coming. I think that you have somebody that you've already met or that you're going to meet pretty soon. That is definitely a good possibility for that. Definitely sort of comes around with that. The 2 of Swords says we do have some things around us that we're not aware of. That could be somebody that you've met before. It could be somebody that is interested in you, just hasn't said anything yet, that you sort of run into. The 2 of Swords says that we do have some possibilities that are roaming around with that. 8 of Wands says you end up going after one of those possibilities. Shannon, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, the 8 of Wands, it says that we have it says that we end up going on an adventure. It's sort of an adventure. Again, this is sort of a casual thing. Page of Wands, it's a fire sign. I mean, they're definitely sort of very independent. I think that they end up being somebody that moves around a lot. They don't stay in a particular place very long. So you do have a little fling with that. Page of Wands says, let's get into it. Let's keep it casual. Page of Wands is not a very serious card. Let's keep it casual. Let's go for something pretty easy to go. Easy come, easy go. Because the 10 of Swords says you end up, saying goodbye to them. So yeah, you do have sort of a bit of a light, fun, sort of a entertaining, casual relationship. Somebody that is already sort of hovering around or you will meet moderately soon, and they are a fire sign. So we do have a little love at the end of the year. Is it the end-all, be-all love? Does Lionel Richie and Diana Ross start singing Endless Love? No, but it is something fun. It is something, again, where we can just sort of, move into it and see where it goes from there. See what adventure that we can be doing. Something freeze-dried that might be in the heat. I don't know what candy. So it can't be chocolate? I don't know. I guess if it was summer, chocolate would probably not be good. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe, I don't know. Shipping any food is really kind of weird, but yeah. I don't know. I'll do something else, like some stickers that are some cute candy stickers or something like that. I think that would be all right. We'll do with that. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. And Shannon, jobs coming my way. Is that a thing? Let's see about that. You're using the thought. We want the thought because we want reliability with brutal honesty. The thought gives us that reliability, but It is going to be dead on honest with you. It doesn't mess around. It just throws down the facts. That's just what it does. Well, obviously, entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. But let's see if we got any job prospects. Make a little cash-ola. Because there's only one thing better than cash, and that's more cash, as my martial arts teacher used to say. All right, let's see what we're doing. Oh, the Four of Cups made an appearance in one of my private readings today. The Four of Cups makes the appearance again. It's talking to me today. Job prospects. It's almost like you need a certification, you need some education, you need some training, you need something to sneak into a job. Now, this is talking about a job prospect, literally a prospect that sort of comes around, and you do have a chance to sort of move in and get in there. The High Priestess talks about you need something extra. In other words, you need to do a little more research. You need to hit the YouTubes and all that stuff. Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You need to do the YouTubes. You need to do the maybe a certification, maybe some extra training. This is all about knowledge and secrets. In a job reading, it's more of knowledge. It's almost like we need knowledge. The reason I say that is because we have the Three of Cups. When you're talking about jobs, the Three of Cups is meeting somebody, meeting a group, right? It is the three people. Sunflower, thank you for your donation. Haley Grace, what was your question? What was your question, Haley? Let me know. But it is about meeting people and interacting with people. And sort of when you're in there with the interview, you're hanging out, you're talking to people, and you're sort of making the impression, which is really sort of where we're at with the Three of Cups, right? So it says we need a preparatory phase before we go in there. Again, it could be simple as Googling the interview question. Okay, just a side note. You would not believe how many corporations just Google interview questions for whatever technology you're going into. They Google the interview questions. That's all they do. And the people that are good knowledge about it will give these so weird and abstract questions to their managers. The managers end up going on Google and searching anyway, even though they have an expert next to them, because the expert gave them some weird question. They have no idea what it even is. So if they go to the interview question on the YouTube, on the Google, then anyway, you know what I'm saying. It could be simple as that. It could be simple as that. But you do have an interview coming up. Yes, job prospect interview coming up. Now, this is a full-timer. This is pretty serious job. Pointed out by the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is proud of the wheat field that they have gathered around. They are pretty excited about it, and they are very proud and very, prosperous as well. They've done a good job, and so it's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. Now, there is a bit of volatility there. Either the people are a pain in the ass, or there's something else that is a bit volatile. They're moving around, unstable. Violet Lotus, thank you for your donation as well. Could be because of COVID, could be they're laying off, could be they're sort of have people leaving that they need to replace. Something volatile is going on over there. That's okay. That's okay. You don't got to worry about it. Get through the interview process and get in there and have a nice day. Looks nice, looks full time. There you go. There we go. The brutal, honest thought. If there's an a-hole there, the Thoth is going to tell you all about it. Violet Lotus, I appreciate you. You're going to unfriend somebody. Violet Lotus? Wow. Okay. Well, let's see about that. Samantha wants to know about the Virgo. Getting a little of the Virgo action. Why does the Virgo block me and then come back? All right. Samantha, let's see about it. Let's see what is going on with that. Sam has got some Virgo action going on. Let's see what we're going to get on that. I think a good one for that would be, we already used my tarot. Let's use the Wizard's Tarot. We can't have enough Wizard's Tarot. I think this is like the 107th Wizard's deck to come out. Pretty much. Wizards, warlocks, and witches. It's all you seem to have in tarot. Every other deck is a wizard, warlock, or a witch. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, let's see about that. Why do they come back? Why do they block me? Why are they unstable? Why are they unstable? Well, now, that is sort of interesting. Look at this. We have a little bit of a bipolar. We have a little bit of bipolar feel here. It's almost like they have two personalities. They have something there. We have one side of them that sort of, wants to get to know you and all of that good stuff. And then and then they come back and they block you. So we do have a blockage here. We have the good news and we have the bad news. A little bit of the emo feel, I guess, here, and then that. It's almost, not literally bipolar, but it feels like they have that up and down. They have their up and down days. They get upset with you about something. They don't want to deal with it anymore, and they feel like, hey, if I just block them, I don't got to worry about them anymore. I don't got to listen. And then they're like, well, I kind of miss her. Let me go back. So you do have this a bit of a dual personality or dual emotional personalities at a minimum. Now, they notice too much. This is an interesting thing. Interesting card. It's like they notice too much. They see too much. They know too much. They figure out too much. And that's a good thing if you're them. If you're not them, that's a bad thing, because they could not be correct all the time. A lot of people that think they notice everything, well, yeah, you notice everything, but you're making judgments about it that could be completely incorrect when people do certain things and all that. So they think they know more than they do. That's basically what I'm saying. They know more than they do. They do think that. They also have problems making decisions. They want to make a decision. They make the wrong decision. They know it's the wrong decision. They're afraid. They're scared. They get nervous about it, and they realize it's a wrong decision. So they figure that if they get rid of you, then the wrong decision, they won't have to pay the price. And finally, we do have the Three of Wands. That they're always looking for the next big thing. They want the next big thing, and they think they're going to get it. So this person thinks that they're extremely intelligent, don't they? Tell me, Samantha, this person thinks that they're extremely intelligent, don't they? They think that they're extremely intelligent. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. Let's see about this. Sarah wants to know Jason's feelings and see what's going on with that. Sounds like a Pisces. Could be. Could be indeed. Pisces is supposedly my perfect match because I'm a Virgo. So Pisces is, according to Linda Goodman's Love Science, which, we all love to read, that it says that Pisces is my perfect match. I've had a couple of Pisces in my life, and they were quite enjoyable to have around. There you go. He is actually bipolar. Well, there you go. That card looked like it was dead on. He is actually bipolar. Well, if you're in a swing state, no pun intended to the election, if you're in a swing state, you never know what is going to happen next. You never know what is going to happen next. All right. You may have to have him recount. Election jokes. It's election joke today's. Okay. Where are we going with this? The Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords is interesting. Death and the Page of Wands. Their feelings for you are a bit of complex. They're not an easy thing to go. The Six of Swords says that they see you as a gateway to happiness. They see you as somebody who will bring the happiness. Somebody, if you were there, if you're hanging out with them, if you're supportive and all of that stuff, you're going to be a big influence in their life. The Six of Swords says that we are definitely in the ride, in it for good. The Five of Pentacles, they've had some problems before, though. They've had a bit of problem before. The Five of Pentacles says that maybe it's not the best thing that they've had in their past. Maybe they're trying to move forward and get something else. You can see this longing look, right? As they're looking in there, have a bit of that longing look of, man, I really wish I was in there having fun, but I'm back here behind the barbed wire. I'm not having fun at all. So they've had that moment of depression. They realize that things sometimes don't work out the way that they want it to work out as well, but they're moving towards a better place, and you're part of that. Now, death almost says that as is, the situation may not be perfect. It may not be ideal. Death says that, and one of the key factors about the Death card is what comes next, because it's always a thing you have to ask yourself. Christina, welcome, the other Christina. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. And Paula got in here as well. Paula, how are you? All right, but yeah, Death says the situation as is, it's got to change a little bit. We need a little bit of alteration with that. And after death, again, how important is this? The Page of Wands says they feel like that it's incumbent upon them to make a little bit of the change. They need to do a little bit of the alteration, make a little bit of that change. Just like the Michael Jackson song, make that change, you know? Pager Juan says, I may be the one that needs to make the change, make the little bit of the alteration in order to make this better. Doesn't mean that we want to give up. No, because the Six of Swords says we're on the right path. We're floating down the river. We're on the right path. We're in it together. We just need a little bit of an alteration. I think everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Because that Six of Swords is about going from a place of challenges to a place that's going to be much better. Samantha, thank you for your donation. Again, I appreciate that. Haley Grace, what is coming next for me? Let's see about that. What's next? What is going to be happening? What is going to be going on? Maybe we'll get the tower. Maybe we'll get something exciting. Maybe, you never know, though. Let's do that. If we're going to get something exciting, let's do it with a Heaven and Earth Tarot. I really want to read with this Elemental Wisdom Tarot, but I haven't done the 4K video yet. And if it's out of order, everybody hits dislike. They don't like that at all. They don't like that. My news program has a dislike. What's going on? What is going on with that? I'm just trying to show, but there you go. There you go. You gotta make sure. You try to make sure that everybody is happy. You can't do it all the time, but I can try. I can give it the old college try. Try to make everybody happy. We'll see how that goes, right? So, what is next for me? What's coming on the horizon? What is going to be the next big thing in Haley's life? Kelly Joe, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see what is next. Well, what is next is delay. That's for sure. We do have a bit of a delay with that, right? The challenges cards, they do end up bringing a delay. It's almost like that you're delayed. We need to delay because we have some big choices on the horizon. Sunflower, thank you for your donation for Christina. I appreciate that. There you go. An emotional day for you. Christina, we got you covered. You are in the queue. All right. Let's see about we have some decisions to make, but we can't make them yet. It's almost like the inopportune time is here. We need to make the decisions. We need to choose a side. We need to get moving on some things. We're just not getting it done. Just not getting it done. We're not. We need to, though, but we're just not getting it done. And that's because, again, inopportune time. Big decisions coming up. Big decisions coming up. There's too many options with these decisions, though. One of the things about this is the Lord of Illusionary Success. It talks about that some of this are just illusions. Some of these are going to be bait that you don't want to chase. You don't want to do that. You don't want to chase that bait. It is the Heaven and Earth Tarot. You don't want to chase some of that. You're going to have to make a hard choice there. You're going to have to figure out which option is going to be the best. Now, during that time, the Princess of Cups says, use your intuition, use your emotion. These decisions aren't really emotional, which is the power that comes to you and that you have right now, is to put your emotions into them. What would be the most emotionally satisfying, the most emotionally the superior choice? Because if it's a logical choice, you can clearly see that. But if you have a tie on the logical choice, in other words, these two things look about even logically, let's jam in emotions into that. Find out which one is going to be the most satisfying as far as the emotional realm will go and chase that. There you go. Sarah, thank you for your additional donation. I appreciate it. All right. So yeah, put the emotions into it and figure it out from that. All right. We want to unfriend the Leo. Violet Lotus, what'd they do to you? Violet Lotus. Leo gotta go. Do they need to go? Look at that. We got Samantha wants to get the Virgo out, and you want to get the Leo out. There's a lot of people being eliminated. That's for sure. We got a sort of the hits are coming. The hits are coming. All right, the Tarot of the Divine. Oh, by the way, it's back to $17. Don't panic. It's not $40 anymore. It's back down to $17. I don't think we're going to see the $13 anymore, though. I'm pretty sure that $13 price, I should have picked up a bunch of them and done giveaways on the channel, shouldn't I? I was thinking that when I saw it and I didn't do it, I should have done it. I should have done it. All right. That is what happens though. The best I can do. Paula, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Choose somebody for reading. Ask your question in chat. Paula has hosted you. There we go. All right. Let's see about clearing my throat. There we go. You got to mute on those. I don't think you want to hear that on this high intensity microphone that's right next to my face. So I got to mute when I clear the throat. Does the Leo gotta go? Star, Page of Cups, 8 of Coins, 10 of Wands. Absolutely yes. Okay, entertainment purposes only. There you go. There you go. Entertainment purposes only. Oh, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this for a minute. The 10 of Wands is not a termination card like the 10 of Swords would be. But it means that over time, things start stacking up. If you think they're stacked up now, they get more stacked. They get more stacked. The problems keep on coming. It's like the bad. Have you ever watched a bad TV series and you're on like season 2 and it just starts to suck? And you're like, if I put in season 3 to see if it doesn't suck, then I'm going to miss all of season 2 plot lines. I'm going to have no clue what's going on. So I'm going to suffer through season 2. I'm going to suffer through the remaining shows, even though it sucks, just to see if it's going to get better on the season 3. That's what you're dealing with here. That's what you're dealing with here. So you got to wait. You got to understand. 8 of Coins says you're going to suffer through it. Do you want to do that to get to season 3 to see if it doesn't suck? Because the 10 of Wands says it just the hits keep coming and you're going to be miserable, not going to be a good time. The Star says you're tempted to let them go, but I don't think you are. I don't really think you are. Page of Cups says you do have a little bit of emotional tie there. I don't think you like being without them. I don't think you like being without that Leo. I think the Leo brings a little bit of something in there that you're sort of interested in, but if you hang out and watch that season 2, it's going to suck. I'm telling you now. All right. Send a donation. Ebony Jones, it is right there. If you're on your phone, it is right there. The little $sign. What are the requirements for a free reading? Atla Gang, let me know what your question is. Let me know what your question is. I bet the people that paid $40 are, okay, is my sister pregnant? We'll do that. We got a couple of hosts there. You have been hosted, Ebony. We'll get your pregnant sister reading there. Hope for the Empress, because that's the magic card right there. All right, tomorrow's a really emotional day. Hoping to see what the cards would say. All right, we'll see about tomorrow. Christina wants to know about tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. All right, let's see how tomorrow's going to go. Christina, all emotional, seeing how tomorrow's go. Entertainment purposes only, though. This is entertainment purposes only. Let's do the wheel. The wheel. Bottom line, indeed. Season 2 sucks, but you want to get to that season 3. It reminds me of the Seinfeld episode where Elaine wanted to eat a bunch of Subway sandwiches in order to fill out her free card so she could get a free one. So she just suffered through eating the really crappy sandwich. That's kind of where you're at. So how much suffering do you really want? Because you're in for some. There you go. You got it lined up there. Now, what are we going to do? Tomorrow's really emotional. Seeing what the cards would say about tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow, every time you see a movie, they tell us just how great tomorrow is. And then you wake up tomorrow and it sucks. You never know. You never know, though. But we want you to have a wonderful tomorrow. And what do we have? The Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, 6 of Swords. Interesting combination. But basically, you start on a journey. You figured that out. The Page of Cups, you're not really emotionally into this journey at all, are you? You're not emotionally into this at all. You're a bit nervous. You're a bit hesitant. You're thinking, I don't know what is going to be. What is going to happen with all of this? What is the ending of this season 2? Page of Cups says we are a bit emotional. We're a bit hesitant to get into that. Knight of Swords says it goes by pretty quick. But you end up in a page of wands situation where you need to do something about it. You can't just sit and watch anymore. You can't just be an observer. You can't just sort of be on the sidelines. You need to do something about the situation. Page of wands says the beginning of the action. Now, the interesting part about the page is they're not an expert at it. So you are going to go in there. You are going to have to make some decisions, but you don't have all the information. So you have to do some digging, do some research. You have to figure some stuff out. Again, not an easy situation. Not looking forward to it at all. It does go by quick. Things happen fast. So hang on. Good news is the Six of Swords. It talks about moving from a place of challenge to a place of betterment or a place of beauty. The Six of Swords says we are going to end up in a good place. It's just a matter of walking the path, getting the things done that we need to get done. If it has to move quick, it moves quick. Don't be nervous. Just go in and take it as it is. Don't make any presumptions about what the future holds or what the situation holds, because it does have some course changes along the way. Samantha wants to get rid of the Virgo or not. Let's see, Samantha. Let's see how that Virgo is going to go. Get rid of the Virgo, or should we keep the Virgo? Should we keep the Virgo? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm a Virgo, so don't get rid of the Virgos. Don't get rid of the Virgos. Let's see. We're going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot, by the way. Dark Mansion Tarot and its little sister, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. We're going to have a 4K flip through on this, and then we're going to start using it. We're going to have a 4K flip through of this tomorrow. No, we're going to have an unboxing tomorrow, 4K flip through Monday, and we're going to start using this tomorrow night. So we're going to start using it tomorrow night. I'm pretty excited. I got to say, that is a pretty deck. I don't know how many hours it took to make those cards, but that looked really complex. I've been doing digital editing, and it's giving me a headache. Digital editing. I just wanted to make something cute and fun. You know what I mean? I wanted to make something cute and fun. That's all I needed. That is all I needed. Somebody else wants to get rid of a Leo, too. It's a rough week for Leos. I'm just saying, Yvonne wants to get rid of the Leo, too. If you're a Leo, watch out. All right. Let's see. Speaking of getting rid of people, getting rid of the Virgo, the Fool, the Lovers. I don't think so. I think you got some more experiences with this Virgo than you think you do. Look at this. The Fool and the Lovers going on an adventure, getting it on maybe, or at least getting some interesting things going with the Virgo, looking pretty good. Fool with the Lovers combo says, let's leap into this connection. Let's keep the connection going. The Virgo is worth it. Do they think they're a bit too intelligent? Maybe. The Devil reversed. You know, bipolar is sort of challenging indeed, but the Devil reverse says they're not all that bad. They have good intentions. They're coming in from a place that is going to be pretty good. And the Fool and the Lover says keep them. You got to keep this one. Hold on to them. They're a keeper. Judgment reverse though says don't expect them to change. The behaviors you're seeing today are the behaviors you're going to see tomorrow too. So don't expect them to change. You can't do that. You can't do that. Do you ever have anyone speak through the cards? No, the cards do not talk. I do not. I've never heard the cards utter a single word. So nope. I've not heard the cards say anything. If they did, I don't know. What would the cards say? Maybe they want me to order them a pizza. I'm not sure what kind of thing that would be. Raina needs a spicy. It could be. It could be. So super smart. There is that as well. Medical. Is there any way that you know mystical mermaid psychic tarot? That's a lot of words. That is a lot of words. No, I have not heard of them. If you're on my Instagram, by the way, I have a Dr. Mystical Tarot. I end up making him a little cartoon character face today. That was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. You know, a Jelly. You're not Jelly. You're Kelly. All right. My left hand is not centered on the correct place. Yes, I know how to type. Well, I'll be back to work soon. The Daves, I know. Pizza. The cards do want to order pizza. If I were a card, I would want some pizza because pizza is flat and the cards are flat. I mean, come on. It's a match made in heaven. Oh, let's go with this one. This is the Mons Tarot. This is the nice one. Tongue twister indeed. That is, before you make your name, I made a huge mistake making my name, because when people search for Googling Tarot Oracle, they do find me. I mean, I am the first result. But all the other results are Tarot and Oracle of other channels. So that, that didn't really work out well. I should have done something different. I should have made a different name for myself, but I was young. It was 11 years ago when I started my YouTube channel. I was young and naive. A little of that naivete goes a long way. You know what I mean? All right, Philippe, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. For Atlagang, what is Atlagang's question? Like to know what KM benefits something. All right, cool. We will put that into the queue. Thank you, Philippe. I appreciate you. All right. We got Christina's emotional day. We need Ebony's pregnancy. We need Atlagang's KMM feelings. We'll do that in a moment. Let's see, for now, will I be back to work soon? 3 of Swords, Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups, and 9 of Wands. It doesn't look like soon, no. Entertainment purposes only, for obvious reasons. Ace of Wands says we do search, we do seek. 3 of Swords, we have some disappointment. I think you've been on interviews. I think you've been on a search. I think you're having some rough time sort of trying to get in there and trying to get stuff done. 3 of Swords, we're running into challenges. It's not like we have a lot of competition or a ton of things. It's just like either we have jobs that are completely incompatible, they're a million miles away, and all of this is going on. Feisty Butterfly, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, the 3 of Swords says we have some difficulties in that mix. Now, Ace of Wands says to keep going. Keep going. The 9 of Cups says you do have a match in there somewhere. Just a matter of finding it, hunting it down, searching for it. It is one of those things where you have to sort of just dive in there and hope for the best in a lot of different ways, right? 9 of Cups says we do find something. Again, soon, back to work soon. It looks like it's challenged. Again, it looks like it's not a matter of you don't have the skills. It's not a matter of the opportunities are not there. You're just running into these weird logistical problems. It's a million miles away. It's during times when you don't want to work, maybe all-nighter or something like that, or it just doesn't have an opening, or the opening has so many freaking requirements that not even Christ himself could get in there. One of those. Cindy Lou, it's so good to have you. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right. But yeah, it's difficulty. Soon is relative. I would say just keep going. And keep trying. The dam does break and the water does start to flow again, but it's just a matter of patience at this point. All right. Let's see what is happening with all of that. Your name is Feisty Butterfly. Indeed. I like that name too. All right. Sarah, any changes with the career in the current job? Let's see about that. Sarah, career reading. Let's see how that is going to go. Yeah, sorry about that, Kelly Jo. I wanted to give you a good reading. A fun, where you have all of the good stuff come in. It's all rainbows and puppies and roses flowering all over you. That sounds kind of dirty, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I mean, come on. Can Aquarius be friends with a Scorpio? I think so. Could be. Lily? I have no idea. All right. Message deleted by the Google moderator team. Sunflower, what the world did you just say? Do you see this? Wait a minute. Look in chat. Sunflower typed something. It says message deleted by the Google moderator team. Do we got somebody from Google in the channel? Do they want a reading? What do they want to know? They want to know about it. Maybe they want a career reading. Maybe they're looking for a different career. I don't know. Google moderator team's wandering around in chat over here. Boo Boo's in trouble. Boo Boo's living on the edge. Living in the danger zone. All right. Let's see about this. Any changes for the career and the current job, or any changes with the career in the current job? Very specific. That is interesting. Changes in career. So looking for a lateral move, maybe a promotion, maybe a raise, maybe something happening with that. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. It doesn't look like anything soon. Doesn't look like anything soon. Hinted by, again, current job, hinted by the Fool being reversed. We're looking for a lot of movement as far as getting in that, right? You're looking for job cards, you're looking for job reads and stuff like that. Movement cards are your key. They're your lifeblood. They're like the lightsaber for the Jedi. It's what you need in your life. And this movement card is reversed. It's like there's not a lot of things going on. Now, Ace of Pentacles says something is getting set up. Again, something is getting set up. Something is getting blossomed out a little bit, but it's not fully realized. Go watch my work video. My work video where I teach you about work cards. It's called the complete, no, it's called the tarot course or whatever, the new one. Mermaid, thank you for your donation. I talk about the Ace of Pentacles is we're thinking about posting a job. It's in the thought. We're in the thought area. This is where you're at. We're in the thought area. So there's something brewing, but it isn't manifested yet, so you're not going to be able to hop into it. Eight of Swords says definitely watch out and be aware and start listening in. As this is manifesting itself, as this is sort of blossoming it out, you want to be the listen to that. You want to have the key there. You hear the rumors. You hear talk about this. And you're like, oh, wow, that's over there in that position. I'd love to be over there. That pays more, right? Have more opportunities over there. So keep your ears and eyes open. It is beginning. It is blossoming. Again, go watch the work video I had about a week ago. Anyway, yeah, Ace of Pentacles points to that. We are looking good with that. Two of Swords says you can't see it just yet. We're a little bit blinded towards it. It does manifest itself. Keep eyes and ears open. Not something right now, again, because it's not fully realized at this time. So you do have something brewing. Something is brewing. Be patient and keep all the ears and eyes open and see what comes around. See what comes around. That sounds fun. All right, pregnancy reading alert. I need to make a video for this. Oh, pregnancy is pretty standard. We're looking for the Empress, looking for the Two of Cups. By the way, watch my medical astrology videos. Two of Cups is a hardcore pregnancy. It is from the astrology, medical astrology. Talks about pregnancy. Two of Cups is big. Three of Cups, a little bit. Six of Cups, definitely. 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles as well. A lot of good cards for children, pregnancy, things that indicated pregnancy. So let's get a good deck here. Let's shuffle it up really well. And then let's dive in and see what cards we get, because that is going to be the ticket. That is going to be the magical ticket right there. All right, man, I love, everybody said these cards are so thin, but man, they shuffle great. They shuffle fantastic. What the world is going on? Sunflower, I think Sunflower is trying to discover, I think it's automated. I think it is automated or something. Sunflower is trying to figure that out. All right, you've been watching all my videos. Ebony, thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody hanging out on a Saturday too. Saturday night, everybody's hanging out with little old me, doing some card readings. All right, I don't care if they're reversed or not. What do we got going on here? Got the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups. We got the Three of Cups and the Six of Swords. I think they're on their way. They're on their way. As far as pregnancy, I don't see anything like that. I don't see anything that is yes. I don't see any definitive cards. Again, I named them all, looking for the cards with children in it, looking for anything with that. Now, the Six of Swords does have a child in the boat. Okay, does have a child in the boat, and it is a working towards that. It does look like this has potential. I think that we do have a pregnancy coming probably in the next month or two, but it is looking good for the future. As far as right now, no. As far as right now, no. But obviously, go take a test, go see a doctor, whatever you need to do. This is just an entertaining tarot reading. But the entertaining tarot reading says keep going, and you have it in the next month or two. We're looking good for that. The Six of Swords, again, is all about taking the journey, and it does have a child in the boat. So a little bit of a Walmart stretch here to get to that point, but it definitely is looking good for the future. There we go. Looking superior for the future. Looking good would be an Empress, but I do not see an Empress in there. So there you go. All right. What else did we have? We had another reading for Atla Gang. KMM feeling about our connection. They still want to be friends with benefits. Oh, okay. You got a friends with benefits situation. You know, you're a Virgo and they're a Taurus. So Taurus is gonna hang out with what they got. Most likely. We're gonna see about that though by using Ciro Marchetti's deck. And by the way, I can't wait to finish my deck and use it on stream. If you aren't watching my Instagram, you're going to see all of these cool cards that I'm making. All of these fun, cool cards. I'm telling you now, you're going to like them. When I release it, you're going to want to get it. I'll have a bunch of previews and videos and all that showing the cards that I've made and all that stuff. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Starting a whole new bowel movement. Philippe is starting a whole new bowel movement. All right. That's good. Let's see about that. What are they feeling about our connection? We got friends with benefits, or we're going to upgrade, basically. Yes, we're going to upgrade. Queen of Swords says no. Empress says maybe. The Knight of Cups says absolutely not. The Knight of Wands says, I mean, yeah, this is not looking good for anything a little bigger. But, you know, entertainment purposes only. It's just a reading. The Knight of Cups kind of puts the kibosh on the deal there. The Knight of Cups is Mr. Romance. Now we're talking about moving to the next level, getting in there, getting that big emotional connection, all that love and all that feel. The Knight of Cups is reversed though. It's flipped. It's reversed. It says Mr. Romance is not there. Not really a romantic situation, more of a obviously a friends with benefits. Friends with benefits, not bad. Knight of Wands says they're willing to put in the work. They're willing to put in the friends with benefits work. They want to keep that going. The Knight of Wands is a fire and fire card. It is a fire of fire. It is very, very promising. Especially here, the Knight of Wands just looks fantastic for keeping going with the friends with benefits. Now, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords says if we upgrade to something else, we interfere with other stuff. They got to, you know, we interfere with other stuff. The friends of benefits is just a huge advantage. Queen of Swords says let's keep it like it is. The Empress says that you enjoy their company anyway. You enjoy their company anyway. If it's something that you can keep going, I think you want to keep going. The Empress says you're pretty comfortable with this person. You like this person. You really enjoy being around them. The Empress is very comforting and all of that other stuff too. Now, we wanted this in the previous reading, didn't we? We wanted to see that Empress in the previous reading with the pregnancy. We didn't see it. Watch out for getting pregnant. That's basically what this is saying. Okay. The Atla Gang, watch out for the pregnancy thing. You do have friends with benefits. A pregnancy would definitely put a weird spin on that, right? That is weird, but I'm saying it because it's first card here. So watch out. If you don't want to get pregnant, you need to watch out because the Empress says we have a pregnancy that could be possible within the situation. So, you know, friends with benefits and the word pregnancy, those two phrases don't go well together. It's a bit of a square peg in the round hole kind of feel. So yeah, you need to be careful with that. You know what I mean? You need to be careful with all of that. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Paula, for anyone who wants a reading, and for Atla Gang, we got Atla Gang, and we got anyone who wants a reading. We took care of that with Ebony, so we are good with those two. Now we're on Mermaid. Mermaid, can you tell me what future hold for me and the Capricorn? Ooh, you got you a Capricorn? I love the Capricorns. Capricorns are fun indeed. Fun indeed. A little bit of that devil action. Got a little bit of that devil action, devil feel. That is how it is going. Mermaid. Says the Cap and I, the 32 people, at least one may be watching while pooping. Pretty good chance. If you're taking a poop right now, I mean, sound off in chat. You know, let us know. Let us know what kind of poop it was. You know, poops have categories. Some poops are like little bitty blotches of poop. Some poops are like one big log. Some poops are just a runny mess. You know, you got different categories about that. Your doctor will tell you, you know, the good poop is the big chunks, but not one big log. You know what I mean? My doctor told me this one time, you know, and I thought I would share. It is an overshare, but I wanted to share with you because, you know, I like you. All right. I wanted to share with you about the poop, the optimal poop, because my doctor brought this up with me one day long ago in a galaxy far, far away. You know what I mean? You got it gross. Well, you know, you got to know if you get the bad poop, if you have a lot of bad poops, your doctor's not going to be pleased. Not going to be pleased at all. Just saying now. All right, let's see about this. Capricorns are indeed. All right, see what's going on with the Capricorn and I. Hopefully it doesn't all go to poop. Hopefully it just doesn't go to poop. Let's see if it's going to go well. We're using the Star Tarot, as you can see from the large box on the screen there. So there you go. Let's see what is going to happen with this. What is going to happen between the Cap and I? The world, it ends well. That's the good news. It ends well. The Emperor, make sure when you're making an Emperor card, you don't misspell it. Yes. The Star. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. You know, it feels like it's just not meant to be sometimes. It does feel that way. All right, DYB, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Good next on Tuesday coming, please. Will I receive good next on coming Tuesday? Okay, yes or no question. We'll go for that. Yeah. This is not an easy one. This feels like it's not. It has a lot of weird feels to it. The moon, it's like we don't belong in here. But the Star counteracts that. The Star says we felt like when we started at the beginning, we felt like this was going to be just something amazing. This could be something amazing. There's a lot of potential. The moon feels like that the potential sort of went downhill. We had a few challenges. The Emperor says we maybe had a bit of a power struggle. We may have this person wants it the way they want it, a bit of a selfish feel. Not really narcissistic, but more just a pure selfish feel to where sometimes they just want it their way, and that is the way that they're going to go. It's hard to negotiate with them sometimes as well. But the Star says it had a lot of high hopes. We had a lot of good things going in there. The Emperor says, again, a little bit of power struggle. It doesn't feel like it's going to hold together. It does feel kind of shaky. But the good news is the world at the end here says, even though it's shaky, you could really pull something out of it. It does have good potential. It's just a matter of hooking into that, getting fine-tuned into that frequency. You know what I mean? Kind of like tuning a radio into that frequency. If you can get there, if you can get that focus, then that is going to be the magical part. And that is going to have a lot of good possibilities for you. There you are. There you are, Mermaid. Good luck with all of that. Zara, we're ending soon. We're ending soon, Zara, but I am here every single day. Every single day. I'm here. I am here. All right, DYB. I will answer a couple of questions after this. We'll receive good next on the Tuesday. Let's find out. Basically, a yes or no question. Let's get a yes or no answer from the Bonfire Tarot is where it's at. That is the magic. That is where the magic comes in right there. All right. It's been a great day. Today has been just freaking fantastic. I got the Element of Wisdom Tarot, which just made me over the moon. And I was so freaking pleased. I'm so freaking pleased. This could be the deck of the year. I'm going to bottom line it for you. It could be the deck of the year. 9 a.m. tomorrow, watch the unboxing of this tarot. Your mouth and jaw will be locked open for the entire time because the one card is even more beautiful than the next freaking card. All right. Let's see about DYB, get their question in. And then I did some work in my tarot stuff, making my new tarot deck. And then they had a college football game. I mean, this is the best day ever. This is like just a pure magic day. Then I had some private readings, and then I had all of you beautiful people come to hang out with me tonight. It doesn't get any better than today. I'm telling you now, it does not get any better than today. Just bottom line, ain't it? All right. See the next, basically yes or no question. Is it going to be yes or no? Receive good tax coming on Tuesday or not? 13, that's interesting. That is interesting. I think so. The Queen of Cups being the good emotion. You're getting information that gives you good emotion. You're getting information that gives you that pump, that high. That's really good with that. Temperance says it's almost like different information than you were expecting, but it's still good. It's still good. It is still nice. But yeah, Temperance says that it's still good, but it's not what you're expecting. It had a little bit of a weird mix to it. Now, overall, what you end up finding out, what you end up getting the information on is something that you do want to pursue. Queen of Cups says it's good news. Knight of Coins says that you're pleased by all of this stuff. So basically that is a yes. You get the good stuff. Good stuff. It's almost like a stable. It's almost like something good where you're like, so DYB, it's almost like you get a message to where you're like, okay. You know what I mean? It's like we're tense. We got that tenseness, and then we get that information. It's also like, okay. That makes me feel better. There you go. Tio, need to make tarot with a mask. I have no idea what the mask. You mean with a COVID mask on it? I have some of those in my my Waterfall Tarot. By the way, I have 9 decks left. My Waterfall Tarot has a couple of COVID masks in there, so there you go. Anyway, man, what a great night. What a great night. So there you go. Zara. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, what a fan. I hope tomorrow's even better than today. Here's the deck that I got. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. We're gonna drool over this for a minute before we leave. But yeah, look at this. This is the new deck from the Tarot Studio, the Dark Mansion Tarot people. And man, they did such a bang up job. Look at how pretty that is. And you get like the next card looks better than the current card too. It just gets better and better and better. And I'm waiting for this boring, bad card. You know what I mean? And it just never came. It was just nothing but magic the whole way through. DYB, let me know what your other question is. Let's see. Should I get bangs, a yay or nay? Sunflower, no bangs. Nope. No bangs. Yeah, its artwork is gorgeous. Zara, 9 a.m. tomorrow. 9 a.m. tomorrow. That is where it's at. DYB, let me know what your question is. Wait for DYB's question. Then we are out of here. We are out of here. I'm telling you, working with Photoshop for all my life, I don't know how they did that. That is a level of dedicate. Like if you're going to do that, that is a week to make a card, basically. All right. Good news on Tuesday be coming about my cancel checks. Oh, with the grant checks. Is that the topic of the good news? Let's see about that. We will use the, what is it? This tarot, whatever this tarot is. We'll use whatever this tarot is and see if it is the grant checks. The grant checks. The 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. It's interesting. The Empress and the Magician reversed. I don't think it's the grant checks. I don't see anything. The 10 of Pentacles could mean a lot of different things. Basically, I translate this to be not really money, but more of a good news feel because it doesn't have anything to support it. A lot of times the 10 of Pentacles by itself doesn't really say one thing or the next. It needs some support cards. The support cards are in here, the Empress and the Magician. The power and the comfort, the joy that we have, and the ability to change things, the ability to get things done with the new money from the checks are just not there. It's just not there. 10 of Swords says that you have a different feel for that. It goes differently with that. So no, I do not think that. I just don't have the power, the ability in order to get that done. Anyway, Atla Gang, yes, I did yours. Atla Gang, you can watch the video. Will be up in 30 minutes after the stream ends. You can watch your reading. It was about 45 minutes in-ish, 45 minutes in. Anyway, Little Prince indeed. Thank you for watching me tonight. I appreciate that. We'll see you tomorrow.
First love, we were young and wild, we were up all night. You don't forget that summer sun, 2009. We were feeling high, and I got drunk for the first time.